Hi everyone, this is April with NicheStarterPacks.com, and today I wanted to actually go over and show you how you can easily create an infographic from like a tip list. So it'd be 7 tips, 5 tips, 10 tips, or any type of list. I'm picking this particular one. It's on personal finance content on my pack or on my site. It's got a report, articles, and then it's got this e-course. I've already looked through it, and what I'm planning to do is use one of these for this infographic, and I decided to use day number 3, so the 7 great apps for managing your personal finances on the go. I am actually going to cut it down to 2 because I found a infographic template that I plan to use, and it only has 5 spaces, so I'm just going to make it easier on me and just create 5. Okay, so the very first thing that I did was I found a infograph that I thought I could use easily and quickly. And then I went to Canva, I checked them out. I didn't see anything for this specific, what I was looking for this specific, um, uh, I can't even think of this article. And so then I went to pick the chart, and I can do it, but it doesn't offer a lot. At least it's not doing that right now. So if I log in, these right here are the templates. It says free templates, and they don't have a lot to offer. There's only like, what, 10 or maybe 12, and I didn't see what I was looking for. I'm sure they probably put all of the free ones that used to be here into this Level Up Pro one. I don't want to do that, and so I've found something different. I bought this particular one. It's a template, or there's actually several templates to it. It's an infographic IM edition, so there's 10 of them. Yeah, I believe it's $17, and there's quite a few different ones that you can use. And I just went through and decided which one I wanted, which I am going to use this one since it already has the numbers. I might have to change the graphics and the wording, but other than that, that's about all I have to do. So what I did was I downloaded it onto my computer. I'm going to use Photopea right there. Close that out. All right, so that's going to take forever. Okay, so what I did was I went in here and I did open. I've already got it extracted. I'm going to use number 1. They do offer, well, they offer fonts. I don't know that I can do that. I'd have to look, but they have the PNG and the PSD and AI, which I think is Adobe Illustrated, but I don't have that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use the PSD. So I would bring it in here. I'm going to check to, oops, sorry about that. I wanted to check those. Okay, so it looks like this is all the fonts they use. I don't know that I can add fonts into this particular one. Okay, that's fine. I'll just find different fonts that they already have loaded. Okay, so what I'm going to go over, so what I would do is I would zoom in so that you can see what's going on. I'm probably going to have to zoom in a little bit more, But over on the right hand side, they have everything in folders. So this is edible content. If you take the I off, it shows you where all the edible content is at. Edible title, so that would be above. The body, so that would be the images. Edible footer is actually down here, if you can see it right there, and then the background. So you can change any or all of this stuff. The very first thing that I'm going to change is the header right here, or the title. Oops, I'm sorry that you clicked that little thing. Okay, so we're going to go over to the left hand side and look for the text, and then we're going to find this. See how this this was one of the fonts, so I'm going to have to change that. But what I'm going to do is go over to here and figure out what I want my title to say. So I am going to say manage actually capitalize it, manage personal finances on the go. And then what I'm going to do is come up here and find a size that works better. Of course, I only did some of it. Okay. So we want to make sure we've got pretty good, let's see, it's loading. Then we would come up here. This might be one I would have to do more than one. Now it's down there, so what I would do is come up there and change that so I could bring it up. And then I would have to go back down to the text and change the font. Okay, when I was done, you would have to come up here and click this confirm. So then it's changed. Let me see, 5 awesome apps. So what I do is again come down here. Oops. 68. When I wanted to. So I would probably bring it down to about there and then back here. It is a little bit different than Photoshop because you have to go back up and change it every time. It's got quirks because now I have to figure out. There it goes. Manage personal finances on the go in 5 awesome apps. Okay, so I'll change all this, but it's not, I'm going to have to think of something to say, so this will probably be the last one. So what I'm going to do is just start, that might be a little bit. So number 1. Okay, so then what I would do is come over here and just, this one would be pocket guard. And for these, you need to remember to click this right there. Otherwise, it won't stay. Actually, you can't even get out of it. So, see how that looks. Okay. Then home budget with sync. Spell. And so pretty much all you're doing is copying and pasting. This one I might make a little bit bigger. Let's see, make sure I spelled that wrong. So that's all I'm going to do is just copy and paste from here to here. I'm going to put it on hold while I'm doing that, and when I come back, I'll go to the next step. Okay, so I've put in some of them, and what I'm actually going to do now, see. Let me see. Trying to figure out. Okay, let me see if I can. I was hoping I could change that, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to. Okay, so there's a couple of things that I could do. I could leave these on here. They don't really go. I could go onto like each individual website, and I could grab their logo. Or another option that I would have, or I could have, is to just take them off. So let me see. Okay, so it would be the body. Let's see. but I would have to find the correct one so that it wasn't. Took that off. Okay, so looks like it would be the last group. Just find that last group that I'm looking for. Okay, so I could do that. If I choose to do that, I'm gonna have to make this a little bit longer so that it doesn't look weird. And I could actually make it a little bit bigger if I wanted to. Oh, forgot you have to. So that it kind of fills up the space a little bit more. But when you do that, this is. Oh, I guess I could do that too. 21. Okay. So this just takes a few minutes as you adjust things to fit what you need. Okay, so everything is 21. I might actually change this home budget to one of these because everything has, well, I guess those are not real easy to remember either. Okay, that's fine. So instead of what is a product launch, I would probably put why use a Lego personal finance app. Okay, it's almost there. Just almost. And then this part is just, you have to explain why. Okay, and then there's nothing in the app or in the in here. Just because it is an email, it talks about what you've learned before. Let me see. That's not the right word I'm looking for. That's the word I used. Awesome. Okay. So, see, oh, the way down at the bottom. Oh. So we'll do 5 awesome. Gosh, I can't spell. Awesome apps. And this needs to be a lot smaller. And then this one, oops. I want to make sure I say the right thing. So manage personal finances. And this is AO main. Okay. I'm not sure why, but that's not showing up right there. All right. So that is all. It's got manage personal finances on the go, 5 awesome apps. I did a little bit of a blurb right there. I copied and pasted all of the information that I needed from here over to here. And it is done. One thing that I would probably do is come down here and I want to change to match my color, or and then I would put brought to you by, and then say I was just going to use, well, I'll just use mine, niche starter packs.com. You want to make sure that you're getting this is a little bit big because you can't really see it all. So we come down here. Gotta say that's kind of an inconvenient thing, but so there you go. And then you'd come up here and you would save as PSD, and then you could save it wherever you want to. Product, what is this? Personal finance apps. Infographic. So I'd save it as a PSD, but I would also export as like a PNG. Okay. Oops, that's the wrong one. I'm just going to save this as an infographic. Finance infographic. Okay, so then we're going to do infographic right there so that I can show it. Okay, so I've saved it all. So now I can get out of here, get out of there. And that is how you would make a infographic for a list. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, this is April with nichestarterpacks.com. Thanks a lot and have a great day. Bye.